Well, this was our 4th day overall, right?
4th day hiking.
4th day hiking. Much better day. This was a good day for us.
It was. Still another 8-hour day.
Yes, long day, but we
covered a lot of ground today.
covered a lot of altitude too. What'd you say we did?
Over 3,000 feet.
By the time we stopped for lunch, it was already like over, or almost 3,200 feet we had climbed, so...
I don't think we really gained much more since then, but that's a lot.
We did sweat a lot, but the temperatures were, were bearable, and the sun wasn't out too much, so we didn't overheat. We never felt like we got to a complete exhaustion or anything like that. We were just, by the time we got here and by the time we got to Chame, which was our final destination for today, we were beat.
Which is good because actually, according to the book, we covered 2 days worth of hiking today.
Yeah. So we kind of helped catch up for that day of rest we took.
Yeah. But now that the temperatures are getting a little bit cooler and the humidity isn't as bad, we're getting close to our element, so I'm kind of hoping that we can, I don't want to try to make up too much ground because elevation change could be a problem.
Acclimating.
Yeah. But there's a chance that we do make this.
We've got to reevaluate tomorrow, make sure we know how much time we need to get through the whole thing, but I don't think there's any reason we can't keep moving forward at this point, and then we'll just make sure that we're for sure on the right track for everything so that we can get back down with enough time to get back to Kathmandu and not feel rushed too much. So, but today was a really good day overall. Still had some moments of a little frustration in terms of the people we passed and lack of greeting or just being ignored or laughed at or whatever. So that was still a little on edge, but in the grand scheme of things, it's still probably the best day overall, which is, I don't know, I guess it says something.
Yeah.
Where we stopped tonight to stay, they have internet service, so we were able to send our family an update, letting them know we're okay, and
I had
our
some
room
dinner, but that's okay.
Our room costs us $1, so that'll be our pay for, or our fee for stay tonight, even though just about everything we ordered tonight came out wrong.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, it's still food we ate, and
have our food ready for us tomorrow morning. That'll be nice.
Yeah, this will be the first morning that we actually asked for breakfast to be ready by a certain time so that we can actually get out on the road or on the trail and be ready to cover some ground. And I'm not sure if it'll be another 8-hour day tomorrow or not, but we will see. And either way, the temperatures are cooler and it's getting to be much more of our weather for hiking. So I think we're kind of in our element now, so it's a good thing.
We passed a decent amount of people today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and considering the amount of weight that we have compared to what some of those people had, it helps us mentally, or at least helped me mentally.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of steep climbs today, and a lot of steep climbs.
Mm-hmm.
But we did it.
Best day so far, I'd say, out here.
Yeah. We saw the snow-capped mountains much better today.
Yeah. We got our first glimpse at breakfast yesterday. We realized that we could actually see just a little tiny bit through the mountains, but you can only see it in the morning because, as the day goes on, you get lots of clouds rolling through, so by the end of the day you can't see anything.
They do seem to stick at those high mountains, so you just can't see them.
So what we're really excited about is tomorrow when we wake up, we might have a freaking amazing view. We just don't know because by the time we got here, the clouds were really thick and really low.
We're almost hiking into the clouds at one point.
Yeah, we almost reached the cloud level today, which was really, really cool. So, we're getting higher. We're getting closer. We're making progress, which is good. So, and we're feeling good. And we're both healthy. We both had moments of, itchy skin today. But I kind of thought that maybe that was because our clothes were you know, sweat in and dried and sweat in and dried and stuff. So we washed all of our clothes today to, you know, give ourselves a new set of clean gear. So they'll probably all be attached to our bag tomorrow to dry in the sun when we leave, since we always get here too late for anything to dry.
One of these days we'll get there.
Yeah, so things are good. Heading in the right direction.
How you feeling, like legs, feet, back, all that kind of stuff? Blisters?
I wrapped my ankle because I had rolled my foot yesterday, and that didn't bother me one bit. I have a little bit of a sore, kind of like I was calling a hot spot on the inside of both of my heels now, just right at the arch area, but it's not a very big spot, but it's something I do notice when I'm going. Nothing painful, just kind of an irritant. And I started feeling I'm getting a blister on my baby toe on my right foot too.
That's exactly where I'm getting
So that I'm feeling.
My right, left.
It's difficult because we have to keep putting wet boots back on, but you know, we're putting as dry socks as we can, just to, you know, keep our feet dry for as long as possible. But, you know, out here it's inevitable you're going to eventually get wet, or, you know, just the boots aren't drying fast enough to change that. So it just kind of the elements we got to deal with.
So that reminds me, I don't think I washed my socks.
No?
Dope. It was over yesterday.
So yeah, and overall, like, my right SI joint's kind of come out a couple times today. I've had to try to give myself some adjustments to get it back into place, and it's still kind of tender, so I'm feeling that right now. But overall, not too bad. I was having problems with getting some numbness in my fingertips, and this hand in particular had swollen up pretty good. But it's a lot better now. I don't have man hands anymore, which is good. Hot dog fingers. So it's good. How about you?
I'm pretty good. Just one or two small blisters on my feet. Nothing that's going to slow me down or stop me. My low back has been holding up, which has been just amazing. I can't believe it feels the way it does. My shoulders and back get a little tired, like my upper back. Get a little tired at points, but I mean, overall pretty good. My legs are holding up good too. I just hope that once we get to the higher elevations, my body holds up.
And we did stop for lunch today, finally. We had a really big lunch, and it was amazing. It was so good.
The soup was really good.
It both had garlic soup and a big pile of potatoes, and with egg and vegetables, and that was really, really good. And a pot of tea. So that was...
In Chame.
That was a nice change for us to finally follow through and have lunch to fuel our bodies for the rest of the day.
And they didn't seem annoyed that we were there.
Yeah, and here we don't, you know, at this place we feel welcome, so it's nice. Who knows, maybe the further in we go, the more we'll feel welcome, or at least less outcasted, because that's kind of been the theme lately.
People seem to like Chuck and Candy better than they like TJ and Jill, so...
Yeah, so...
We're from Canada.
We're from Canada, eh? That seems to have a better impression. Who knows? I guess, you know, there's too many stigmas attached to Americans and advertising and this and that, you know, because there's trash everywhere, and I think they realize that comes from Western world, and America's at the top of the corporation, you know, attachment. So Canada, no one cares.
So, and I think they think America, you have money, so
yeah, so they want to shake us down and
just get as much out of us as they can.
Mm-hmm. But it's getting better. We're Canadians, except for our checkpoints. They're the only ones who know we're from the U.S. So we'll just continue our shenanigans and see how far we can get with it. But it's time for bed. It's like 8 o'clock. We're going to head to bed now. So we're going to wake up and start our day early tomorrow. All right, good night.
Good night.